Good afternoon. I'm gonna do a shorter stream today, guys. I had some people working in my house today, which were very, very loud, so I couldn't really get streamed until they left, which they left about 10 minutes ago. So and now I have a time limit because my wife's gonna get home from work and I want to go hang out with her when she gets home. So I only have about a 2.5 hour window at best. So a little bit shorter stream today than I had hoped. So hopefully tomorrow I can go for a longer stream again, because tomorrow there are going to be drops on Twitch. We got Twitch drops for some crazy reason. I don't really know why, but it's cool. So tomorrow and this weekend I'll try to do some more longer streams. Although Saturday I got a bunch of stuff to do, so we'll see. Anyway, I want to play some decks. So let's get this deck. Actually, let's do this deck. I haven't done Druid much. This is a token Druid from HS Replay. I have a feeling it might be Crane's list. I didn't double check, but I know Crane had a list like this, and then this list popped up on HS Replay. So I don't know if they're distinct or if there's cross-pollination there. But basically a new token Druid utilizing Pride's Fury as a buff now, and utilizing Guff and Thorn Growth Sentries is a new way to build out your board. So pretty cool.
Loves and wants to spend time with
so good, I think I keep it.
What a good husband and role model for positive masculinity.
Ooh.
Boom. Roasted.
Fancy. I totally think so, other bits. Yeah.
Announced Twitch drops from April 2nd to fall back when they announced.
Hey, nice. Not unemployed yet. That's always good.
I suppose they went
Sick.
for weekend because more people will be able to get the packs.
Yeah, I think that makes sense. Yeah, maybe the first weekend after the expansion release to get the drops on Twitch. Hey, Touchpad, thanks for the 4 months. Good evening, I hate Hearthstone. Sounds like a memoir. Sounds like Disguised Toast or Reynad's memoir or something. That's funny. Oh my god, I actually was thinking I could arbor up almost, but maybe I should have waited until next turn. Oh, this is a mistake. I just made a mistake. 2, 4. No, 2, 3, 4. Oh no. Oh no, what have I done? I should have waited till next turn and just played all these out. It would have been the sickest turn ever. Oh, I made a mistake. It's okay. We're still gonna support this, right? I don't want to give up the dream just yet. Cost less. Oh my god. All right. The next turn's not going to be as good, probably, but okay. Man, I could have waited till turn 2 and just built the sickest board. I don't know. Oh, I regret it so much, man. I regret it so much. Big Bro, thanks for the bits. Touchpad, thanks for the 4 months. I'm sorry you hate Hearthstone. Haven't caught a stream since the 3rd shift, but I'm glad to see you for an hour or so. Thanks, C-Strike, dude. How am I? Doing pretty good. Feeling very busy. Just a lot of videos to get out and stuff. It's constant, never-ending stream of videos, you know. So it's always work. They take time to make. So particularly if I'm finding intros and editing down the gameplay, thumbnails take a while. It's just it eats up a lot of your day. So when I'm putting out 3 a day, it's busy times and streaming. Busiest times of the year for sure. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Could have bloomed Solar Forest. Actually, yeah, I probably should have. Honestly, yeah, I don't have negative mana, do I? This works like I think it works. Okay, well. No Solar Forest and Zoo, hopefully. We have not played this perfectly. Nathan, thanks, man. Oh, shoot, I gotta draw the giveaway thing. I'm not gonna do that today. I don't want to do that. It's gonna take too long. I'll do it tomorrow. Twitch monthly giveaway thing. I gotta do it tomorrow. I don't, it's gonna be too hard to organize. Because I accidentally left last month's in there, so I gotta go clean those out and then sort out this month's. It's just too much work to get it done today. Just too much work. All right. I don't have time this stream to do it. 1st of April? I think so, yeah. You think Zoo's really bad right now? Interesting. I was gonna build a Nero Zoo, not today, but probably tomorrow. See if we can get it to work. I mean, I wasted so much opportunity with this early game, and still we're dominating. So I don't know. I guess things could go wrong if these all die, but for the most part, we're dominating.
Wow, golden legendary.
What's your favorite?
Holy
kind of
moly,
soup?
Gabriel! Good question. Probably the most boring answer. Probably just like a nice chicken noodle.
Theoretically, I can help
Like
with
French onion
cleanup.
soup, okay. There are a few soups I enjoy, I suppose. Probably just chicken noodle though.
Legendary.
Hey Regis, it's my
Oh my
birthday
God, Pete
today, and I just
Tran
wanna say I appreciate you and your work over.
Holy crap! $31
Last year in
donation.
particular, thanks for everything.
Holy
Have
moly,
$1
man.
for every year I've been around.
This is not lethal. Oh my God. It's not lethal, chat. Is this lethal? No, of course not. If it's not lethal, I think I sold the forest, right? Ugh, this game. This guy is like roping us every turn, by the way. Or thinking a lot. I don't know. Petrie Man. Oh God, I didn't read the end of that message. Have $1 for every year. Oh my God, happy 31st birthday, dude. Wow. Always love the number 31. Thank you for the $31 donations. We should be giving you a gift, not the other way around. Thank you, sir. Thank you again, Ulysses, for $5. Sharudi's with 100 bits. Everybody. If I only want to play standard and the occasional duels, should I dust all the cards in the classic tab for dust? I think in duels you may actually need them. Is the legacy set part of the duels rotation? It can be, right? Chat, somebody want to confirm? What is the next expansion's possible name? We've theorized a lot. I think it could be Lordaeron based, Stormwind based. I think it could be what else did we talk about? Hinterlands, Arathi. Classic isn't duels. Yeah, so if you want to play duels, you shouldn't dust your classic stuff. I guess anything that crosses over in core would be usable, but other stuff wouldn't be. This new system has been very confusing for people, which I get. It's kind of confusing. I understand. Okay, let's dig for Gibberling start here, or a Rune Totem start. Really, I want to play this deck to see Rune Totem and Pride's Fury in action, since a lot of this is old school token Druid stuff. Otherwise. All right, slow mage. I always think this is a warlock hero power, or hero portrait, but it's not. I can confirm it's mage. Glowfly is good for us. May not be something we play soon, but I think I'm gonna want multiple board builders here.
Welcome.
It's currently the only board builder I have, so
Bloom by the Hearthwater.
Happy
we'll try
April
it.
Fools.
Oh, turn 1 Deck of Lunacy. Oh boy. I am awfully excited about that. Do we do this? It's only 3 minions. I don't even have a follow-up on them for Pride's Fury later. I think I wait, right? I don't think it's good enough yet. I think we need more time to make that good. Well, I couldn't have done it anyway. This is going to be 5 mana. That wouldn't have worked regardless. So, good decision, buddy. Good decision. This would have gone to 5. I would have only had 4 mana. That would have been a real bad play. That would have been a real bad play. Ooh, Guff, but no minions. Can I tempo Guff? I'm just going to wait again. This is an arcane spell, by the way, so keep that in mind for Guff. Not actually very helpful for Guff. Okay, so next turn I can Glowfly. Maybe one of them will survive. Oh my god. Guff, Gibberling, Lightning Bloom, Lunar Eclipse, Solar Eclipse. I don't get to cast the Prize Fury, but the Gibberlings are going to get huge anyway, right? I think this is worth, isn't it? I don't actually kill this, though. Oh, I can kill it. I can Lunar Eclipse it twice. Yeah, I think that's worth. It is going to strand my Glowfly Swarm, though. Like, I could Glowfly Swarm first, but unfortunately I drew 2 straight minions. So the Glowfly Swarm is particularly weak against this Firebrand. I'm really regretting taking this. I don't really want that card anymore. I am wasting a discount here, by the way. But it's okay. I can't do what I said I was gonna do. Oh my god, I am so bad at this deck. I'm really bad at this deck. The mana does not work out like I thought. I gotta waste that Solar Eclipse just to get another Guff buff, right? Oh my god. I can't Solar Eclipse and Lunar Eclipse. I don't have the mana. Great. I mean, it feels like that wasn't a bad turn, but it sure feels underwhelming because I didn't kill that thing. It feels like it's just gonna get punished, you know? Like, I'm complaining about summoning what? 8, 10, 11 in stats on turn 4, and I feel like I had a bad turn, right? That tells you a lot. Ah, Guff alive. Oh, Guff dead. No! Guff dead. I think I actually lose now. I don't think I have enough recovery right now.
Boys, make some room by the
It seems like it's going to be really hard to recover here. I think I should have waited one more turn to Guff. So that I could have used the discount and then, because I wasted the discount on Lightning Bloom, right? The Nature Size discount just went away. How am I today? Good, man. I need to learn how to play Token Druid, but other than that, doing pretty good. Shopa, thanks for the tier 1 sub. My God, guys, thank you, everyone. Closed March with some absolutely absurd subscriber action. So thank you. Oh, whoa. Okay. I mean, this is really not that good into that dude. Glowfly still sucks. I mean, this is the play, right? But it's just not enough to win. If it was Arbor up, it'd be enough to win, I think. Right? It would be, I'd have, 4 minions. Well, I wouldn't have mana for it, but, if this were an Arbor up scenario. But this is just all dying to the trades. It's all part of April Fools. Yeah, I hate April Fools on the internet. I never participate in April Fools on the internet. I like April Fools in real life. Speaking of which, I need a small prank to do to my wife. What should I do, everybody? I need just like a tiny little... Wow. Easygoing prank. Just something simple and... Wow. That's a Solarian Prime. Jeez. I'm going to pretend these live for a turn and try to Soul the Forest next turn. Yoba Kurt, dude, thanks for the tier 1 sub, by the way. Wow. Thank you for the OTK 100 deck I pushed from silver to diamond 10. Wow, nice. Saran wrap the toilet. That's kind of gross. I don't want to. That sounds, I don't do anything that's like mean. That seems sort of mean. Sprint. Tell her I have a secret son. Oh my god, do you guys know what it's like to have a spouse? I mean, am I crazy here, or are these ideas all? I said a minor prank, and you guys have really taken this to a different level than I would. I'll tell you. Your take on a minor prank versus mine, I think, is very different. I gotta say. We're living in a different headspace right now. In a different headspace. Prank her by wearing one of her outfits. Yeah, so if you think I could fit in her clothes, you are delusional. Tell her you found a cat. See, this is a little more acceptable. Like, I could do the cat thing, maybe. Like, I still don't really love it, for the record, but I mean, I think you're trending in the right direction.
Prank her by ripping her clothes while trying to wear them.
Just, she comes home and all her clothes are destroyed. Yeah, I don't know. I can't. Oh my god, wow. Solmir actually sort of nuts. It's a good turn. Weirdly good turn. God, this is so useless. Doo-doo-doo. We are dead. I can't believe how empty my hand is. Like, I know that there's not a ton of card draw, but Fungal Fortune seems like it should keep this up. I need to concede this game. We're taking too long. I'm bored with this. I'm never gonna get there. Yeah, I'm trying to think of anything that's good, that's simple and easy and convincing. Huh. Could do like
Versus Gul'dan.
I have an idea.
Nature seeks balance.
I could pretend like some celebrity followed my Twitter account or something, like, you know, some
Prank her by telling her that
some beloved
Casino
celebrity.
Mage is a low tier but fun and interactive deck that's feels fair for
She'll
both
totally get
players.
that. She'll that'll make sense. Yeah, some celebrity that she really likes, or maybe one that I really like as well, could be funny. Or I should say it's my, oh my god, she has access to my Instagram, the RegisKillbin Instagram. I need somebody to make a fake profile that's like a real celebrity, and then I can oh my god, I want to do this. I've got to do it quickly though. Oh my god, unless one of you wants to do it. All right. I need Danny DeVito. That's actually so ridiculous that it would be fine. I was thinking of a Korean TV show actor though, or actress, because she loves Korean shows lately. Oh my god, I want to go off stream and do this real quick. Is it easy to make a new Instagram account, guys, or is it hard? I haven't done it in so long. I don't know what the requirements are.
First on internet, you are contradicting yourself now.
No, I don't like when people try to fake out like their community, like content creators or websites. I certainly don't mind faking out my singular wife. Like I said, I like... Oh, you gotta have a phone number. Oh, or email. Hold up. Oh, man.
I must think.
Hold up. I gotta play the Hearthstone game too.
Slips away.
Guff with Adorable is kind of nice. But we could maybe just bank this for later as well. Ooh, Pounce is not a nature spell? Really? Guess it's an action that's happening. It's not really a spell. That makes sense. Okay, I'm setting up for a sick turn. I need a lightning bloom off the top here. I think I'm gonna do the Instagram thing, guys. I'm not gonna do it right now. I'll end the stream like 10-15 minutes early and do it. Or maybe do it while she's in the shower or something later. I'll take care of it later though. I don't want to ruin the stream right now. Okay. I mean, God, Fungal Fortunes is theoretically crazy. It does eat my discount right now. But that's okay. And I don't really care if I burn a card, right? These aren't the best ones, though. I'm actually going to coin Guess the Weight. Try to hit a Lightning Bloom. Where are the Lightning Blooms and Innervates? I have this sick Guff hand, but it's not going to connect. Now I'm going to have to play for Glowflies and just Guff later, I think. Without the 0 mana stuff, Guff just doesn't accelerate quick enough, right? And now I'm burning a card, so we're kind of locked into the Glowfly plan, although I don't even have a turn 4 play. Probably just Thorn Growths and chill for now. Thorn Growths and chill. So Glowfly on
Shaman
5,
is broken
and then we'll
now.
just see where we go from
All
there.
portraits except basic Thrall and 100 win Thrall not only. Give wrong totems but also don't award stars if you play them on ladder.
Really? There are hero portraits that aren't awarding stars if you play them on ladder? Oh, whoa. Did they like turn off the incentive for people to play with the wrong totem maybe? Or is that just part of the bug? That's crazy. That's actually sort of nuts. Loved your YouTube videos, so thought you would like this. Like what? What do you mean? I don't see anything, pray tell like. But I'm happy you're here. Maybe you thought you meant you'd like this? Either way, thanks for stopping by, dude. Appreciate it. Okay. It's obviously a little risky if there's a good board clear here. School Spirits. But, we'll see. Don't have School Spirits. Don't have School Spirits. I am not feeling inspired by this deck, by the way. I just don't really care. I don't know. I do want to spotlight Guff, so I should probably get in the zone more, but at the moment, I just do not care that much. Could definitely start to Guff. These are arcane spells is the problem, though. It's just not that exciting. I'm going to use this to fill a turn. Stopgap, basically. Ooh, Twilight Runner plus Guff is actually really intriguing because I can buff the stealth minion and then maybe just like go face with it. Oh, wait a minute. This might be cool. I might be able to hit for like 15 or something here. I don't even know. I haven't mathed it out, but double Dorval Infestation. Ah! No! No! Not like this. No. Regis, your voice cracked. Oh, really? It's almost like I was trying. All right. I think I'm just gonna, like, make a dude. Actually, let's make one more dude. Let's see if this gets answered right. I got sick follow-up. If not, it's not like the most scary board, so maybe it doesn't get answered. I don't know. Need a solar eclipse off the top, eh? Soul Shear. Oh my god. I'm never gonna. Does this stick? Can I guff it? I don't really have that much stuff to do with guff. I need like a lightning bloom or something. Okay, that's definitely better.
It's the little things in life.
I want this one to get buffed as much as possible, so I gotta do this in the right order, right? Alright. Don't twisting nether me, bro. Don't twisting nether me, bro. It's an 8-7. Wow. It's pretty cool. Don't twisting nether me, bro. That's a good sign. Single targets. Oh, that's not a good sign. Hit the 2 4-3s. No, hit a 3-3-2 and a 4-3. Hit a 4-3. Nice. Okay. No. God. You can't play minions. If we only see Warlock, I gotta give up on this deck. I can't keep playing this deck if we're only gonna play against Warlocks. Bum 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 bum. Somebody thought it was an April Fool's prank that I hit legend with that OTK Hunter yesterday. I was like, no, it's not April Fool's. I really did. It happened live on stream. I swear. I swear.
Hamul versus Elise.
Class is in session.
Nature seeks
I promise.
balance in all things.
Okay. Really like Innervate. I think that's the only card I keep, though. I mean, arguably Thorngrowth Sentries, I'm sure, but I have so many higher power plays that cheese off Innervate, whether that's Guff or Gibberlings or whatever. I think I searched to find those to support them. Man, Guff and Hamul definitely look similar. See you, Petran. Thanks again, dude. Happy birthday. Oh my god, so exciting. I wonder how often. I mean, on average, at least one of you should always be having a birthday on a day of the stream, because we always have more than 365 viewers by the end of a stream. So it's probably on average somebody's birthday most of the time. Whose birthday is it today in chat? Is it just Petran Man? Is it your birthday, Nibiru? Really? We should do like a daily birthday check. That's actually sort of a fun idea. Daily birthday check. It's your birthday? Really, Just2? I'm going to keep track of this. Some of you guys are going to lie. I'm going to catch you. I'm going to mark down everybody's birthdays. Not really, but it could be a bot or something could do that, I bet. All right, we'll glowfly this. Ooh, actually, we'll probably fungal first. And then I can actually support the glowflies. Maybe if I hit like lightning bloom or something. See ya, Jib. He just floated off into space. I've never noticed that animation before. My people need me. He just peaced out. My people need me. Oh my god. Have the same birthday as Elizabeth Olsen. Wow. I don't know who has my celebrity birthday. I have the same birthday as RegisKillbin. All right, no bloom, but this is still usually pretty darn sticky against Druid. Would love to get a Soul the Forest, Innervate, Pride's Fury next turn if these stick. Druid's not great at wide boards. Ooh, they're gonna stick, baby. I guess I would always prefer an Arbor up. Oh, I like the Lunar Eclipse a lot, actually. Okay. Gets me an extra attack here. Okay. This is what you call a sticky board. Oh my god. Full board of 3/5s. They all have minions inside of them. Yeah, this is not bad, guys. This isn't bad. Not a ton of follow-up damage, but not like I need it at the moment. I mean, either board state is currently obviously a lethal. Whether that's 2/2s or 3/3s. Go ahead and play your Celestial. See if I care. What do they have? Don't do something crazy here. Don't somehow beat this, please. Is there any series of taunts or trades or anything here that owns me? It's just not enough. Good try. Oh? Are there 2 of those? Only 1 of those. Alas, not enough. 2 of those definitely would have, I think it would have gotten there, right? I don't think I would have been able to deal with 2. So, maybe almost booked too soon. When is my birthday? It is, May 23rd. I was thinking like, oh, I better not tell you you're a creeper, but it's not that hard to figure out. I've done birthday streams before where we've talked about it, so it's not a big secret, I guess. All right. Well, that was a good win. It wasn't exactly any like new cards. I mean, I guess the Pride's Fury we got to see a little bit there. Yeah. I still want to see Guff blowing up though in a win. I need that Guff win.
Versus Jaina.
Jane.
Knowledge is power.
Love nature studies. Let's dig for the Guff. And I like one-man spells. Those are good. Gibberling support and Guff support both, basically. Give us our early game blow-up possibilities. Lunar Eclipse is definitely worth running, but it is sad that it's an arcane spell instead of nature. And it's crazy that Power of the Wild is not a nature spell. Like, you know, I understand things that are like events or actions or, you know, physical abilities. I agree they shouldn't be nature spells. Like Adorable Infestation, right? It's not a spell that's happening. It's some little dudes, little whatever those are, cubs that are running up to you and cuddling you, right? That's an event. It's a physical action. A thing. It's not a spell, but this is like, I mean, yeah, it's like a panther or whatever lion thing standing on a hilltop or something, but the you know, the suggestion to me is that something magical is happening, right? What's your social security number? It's crazy. Mine is just all ones. It's just 111111111. It's weird. I don't know how that worked out.
It says explode.
Guess they just think I'm like number 1. All right. Let's wait. These are currently my only 2 nature spells, so let's just wait. Oh, I share birthday with Drew Carey. That's the only name on that I know. Wrecked owner.
It is such a coincidence, my sin is all 2s.
I've heard of James Charles, but I don't know who that is. I think it's YouTube, right? You say YouTube. I think it's some makeup YouTuber, I think, but I don't know for sure. Okay. Yeah, since these aren't nature spells, I'm actually just going to get a minion on board here to contest the spell damage, but also maybe it lives for the Guff too. Guff doesn't really need it to live because Adorable Infestation we could open with after coin, and that'll get the minion on board to start buffing. But this being on board lets me do more because I can Lightning Bloom first. And that might just be vastly superior. It's weird seeing minions in Mage, by the way. It's freaking me out a little bit. Okay.
It's the little things in life.
It's the little things in life. Oh, this is not, I was thinking this is a nature spell again. I'm actually insane. I just talked about it not being a nature spell. Wild Growth is 2 mana, but I didn't coin first, so I can't actually use it. Okay, hold up. We got this still. This is still an intriguing turn. So I can get a 0 mana Innervate here. Or another Lightning Bloom. Although this is actually not any good. Could just hero power off of it. Yeah, let's do this. It's fine. I didn't really that lightning bloom. I mean, it got a 2/2 buff, so it's certainly not like wasted or anything, but wasn't the most exciting. Yeah, imagine if Adorable Infestation was. I buffed this, by the way, just increased survivability, right? Like, clearly we could have got one more face damage, but. Ah! No! Well, there goes my whole turn. Your social security number is all twos. Oh, you gotta. It's not a social security number, it's an SIN number, social identification number. Maybe that's what that stands for. Well, GG, I guess. I mean, we've got reloads, so we definitely shouldn't give it up. But yeah, that developing missile certainly screwed with my plan. There's no question. Oh yeah, Ogremans are great. This is definitely not a problem. Totally fine. Definitely not going to ruin everything.
Social insurance number.
Okay.
It is what it is called in Canada.
Oh, social insurance number in Canada. Okay. All right. I mean, this is a sick 8-mana play. If I want to go for it. Solar Eclipse would be pretty sick too, obviously. Maybe they just don't have like actual AoE and I could, even though I'm going to give them an army of 2/2s, maybe I can just get a big enough army of my own that it doesn't matter, right? Solar Eclipse, Solar Eclipse, Solar Eclipse, Solar Eclipse, Solar Eclipse. Come on, Solar Eclipse.
Almost 2 years
Interviews.
that is crazy, so glad
How much
to
mana
be
does that
here.
give me access to? 9 mana? I don't think this is better ever, right? I think we want the widest board we can get. All right. It's just really not that impressive, though, honestly. Without a Solar Eclipse, it's just not that impressive. Like, everything's just 3 health. Like, who cares? 1-2 health guy even's really bad. So, like, with 2 spell damage still on board, there's no way we're getting out of this turn with a minion. There's just 0 chance. All the trading is, like, already good enough. And then I would have to assume there's some good spells here, too, to clear this stuff. Oh boy, another Ogremans. I'm so excited. Well, I mean, they did have to trade a lot more than I expected, I'll be honest. That was a lot more trading than I anticipated, but they're just gonna have another full board, so. Sydney with 23 months. Wow, 1 month away from the big 2-year mark. That's crazy. Yeah, we got to take another turn and reload. I'm gonna be dead soon, so I can't really take too long. But hey, there's the Solar Eclipse. I need a Glowfly Swarm, so I'm gonna say more. Soul of the Forest. All right. I'm gonna play these and then I'm just gonna be dead because they're hitting me for 10, 11 here. Yeah, it won't matter. Like I don't have taunts, so I guess I could hit Thorn Growth Sentries exactly. Maybe get there. Ogremans is your favorite watch post. Yeah, he's pretty good watch post. The Ogre post.
What to do?
All right. Surprised we didn't get a legendary watch post Malone. Like he's the guy who like watch post watcher Malone. Wanted more board space there, it looks like. Yeah, like I said, I can make a cool play here, but it's just not relevant. We're just dead on board. Boop, boop. Boom. I always love the art on these, by the way. I put these in a thumbnail one time, I think, because I was like, oh my god, I want this in the thumbnail. It looks so cool. Nobody's even gonna know what this is. This is gonna be an unidentifiable card. Well, I'm really not loving this deck so far. We've had one game I felt good about. I think if I build a Guff deck, I'm gonna build one that's like more interesting. I think I'm gonna give up on this if this game doesn't go well, and we'll just do something else. And then I think I'm gonna do something more interesting instead. All right, I do like this early game hand, but I really need the Gibberling to open it up. Gibberling. Oh, Sentries is a pretty good early game card too, actually. We could get a nice wide board, but man, what a Gibberling just really... Oh, actually, you know, a Guff wouldn't be terrible either, but although I say that, but these aren't nature spells. So... Athletics Studies on 1. Beautiful card back. Arbor up. Okay, let's take our time. Keep the pace healthy here. Coder, I'm not taking decks, man. I've had like there would, if I was, there'd be 100 people ahead of you in line. I'm sorry to say, man. Just too many people want me to play their decks. I can't keep up. We have tried Ping Mage. Yeah, I didn't really get any good video stuff out of it, so there's not been a video, but if you check my VOD channel, you can find a couple streams of Ping Mage. Here's my VOD channel. There you go. All right, let's play the 2-drop. Next turn, we actually could just Arbor up already. I kind of like the idea of a Soul of a Forest better. It saves a resource and probably still builds towards an Arbor up. But actually, I would want a Infestation first, probably, if we're doing that, huh? I could double Infestation here, go as wide as I can. Hope this stuff actually chills and survives. Put the health on this. I'm losing damage, but I'm worried about whirlwind effects, right? So I don't want to keep everything at 1. Having 3 minions at 1 seems bad when I could have, you know, multiple 3 minions at 2 or higher. So just trying to play around what they might have access to. Axe doesn't change anything. They both die there. So, okay, so now we have Arbor up. That's looking pretty good. Do we put in an extra Marsul Cub? Or actually, is this still just the Soul of the Forest? I think this might still just be the Soul of the Forest. What would be a good 2-part removal option for that? I don't know. This is so much damage to give up. Boy. I think I'm gonna Arbor up and just hold this stuff for later. Place into Brawl a little bit because everything dies to the weapon, but it's just so much damage output right now. I think the Arbor up... I don't know. This is very debatable. I don't know. Without another reload in hand, the Soul of the Forest is sort of enticing. What do you guys... what do you actually prefer? What does chat think? My thought with Soul of the Forest was I was worried too much stuff would get eaten up, and you know, I'd only have a couple minions to Arbor up and lose all that damage output. But alternatively, on the other hand, the same can be said for Soul of the Forest, right? So speaking of which, am I gonna have too many minions here if I'm not careful? I think it's okay. Oh, actually, do I have lethal? 11? Oh, maybe. Should check. I think that's 13. 4 and 4. 11. 13. This doesn't matter. Oh, actually, it does matter because pounce is more damage now. Okay. Cool. Well, thankfully I took a second to think here. All right. I was just gonna clear and soul the forest, but I think I like lethal better, right? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Your hair? Oh yeah, it's actually combed today, so it's man, it's definitely got an ice cream swirl today, huh? Yeah. It both air dried and got combed, so it's got both volume and a swirl, man. What magic, right? It honestly looks so crazy. It doesn't even look real. Oh my god, it looks like I got it professionally coiffed. Coiffed.
You asked for it.
Gibberling early. Nice. Finally. Let's look for the pop-off, right? Let's go. Ooh! Gibberling! Let's go. I want what? Lightning Bloom? I don't know. I'm just gonna go. I don't even care. We'll just see. Guess like Power of the Wild would be pretty good. Gibberling! If I top deck a Guff, do I ever hold all this stuff? I don't think I do. I don't think so. I go here and double discount. Is there a world? No, it doesn't work because of problems, right? Oh my god, another innervate. I don't take that though. I take the arbor up because I need stuff to do. Oh my god.
Slips away.
Okay. This is wasted, unfortunately. I'm gonna hold it. I don't think it's worth it. Because I don't have a play next turn, and I burned the discount on the which I'm regretting. If I had innervated earlier, would I have been able to play this? No, it still would have been too much. Would have been 1 minute too much. Oh my god.
My priest
This doesn't help me, though.
Lunacy mage.
Same
Not sure
problem,
how
right?
Did I forget to include a Lucia and
This
was
is
like
gonna
thinking
burn
if
the
only
innervate
I had a
discount.
way
I
to get
can't.
rid of those rogues.
Ah. I can't innervate Soul of the Forest if that's what you're freaking out about. I'm sure some people are. I lose the adorable infestation discount, or not. I mean the nature studies discount as soon as I innervate. So this goes back to 4, right? Next turn I can do that if these survive and it makes sense. It's just really awkward mana points here. Kind of regretting taking the Arbor ups ×2. I may not regret that later, but at the moment it feels really bad. And now it feels even worse. Gibberling, Solar Eclipse. Got 2 mana. Can innervate to 3. It's not enough. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know about this. My priest won against Lunacy Mage. Not sure how I did. I forget to include Lucia. Oh yeah, Lucia against Pinflingers. Steal them Pinflingers. I think Pinflinger will get nerfed. By the way, I have a feeling. I'm not like saying that as like some top secret. Like, oh, I have a feeling. Wink, wink. I have a feeling.
How's it going today?
It seems like there's enough outcry.
I will crush your
Hey, Shawnog, dude, going pretty good, man. I don't have a ton of time to stream today, unfortunately, but okay. So if I go Solar, I innervate, I cannot Solar Eclipse Arbor up still. Oh my god. If I just go Arbor up here, I can take the Solar Eclipse Arbor up next turn. Let's just play this one for now.
Intriguing.
So next turn I could even go
My wink senses a tingling.
Gibberling That puts me at 4. Innervate. No, I can't go Gibberling. I can't put in the Gibberling if I want to go Arbor up next turn. I want to go double Arbor up next turn. I can just Innervate, Solar Eclipse, Gibberling. I would need a Lightning Bloom, I guess, to satisfy that. Pride's Fury. For some reason, I'm like not that excited about the double Arbor up, despite how OP it normally is. I'm worried it's just gonna get cleared, but I guess I still do it, right? I just wish I could Gibberling with it, so I have just like the sickest board, right? If I wanted to wait a turn, I could have Gibberlings as well. Spidey senses or wink wink senses? Gibberling into double soul. That is pretty interesting to just play for the Arbor up next turn. Yeah, maybe that's actually worth. Just to get a really stable board. They'll have a mass dispel of some kind, I'm sure. Alright. Oh, or do I like this better than double soul? This is crazy too. I think I like Pride's Fury better, just because the health totals are going to be so insane. They're going to be so hard to deal with. I don't know. That's debatable. It's like, do you want to play off of these or do you want to play off the 2/2s? It's like I gained what, 2, 6, 4 times, or 8, 24 in stats. This would be 2/2, 8 times. Or 16, 16 in stats. So it's like, this is more total health, but this is split across more bodies. It's just like, what do you think is going to work best, right? That looks like a Apexis. It's not an Apexis. Okay. Well, Arbor up here is not that awesome. Playing into Flame Strike now. So, oh no, I can put this here and I will not play. Oh, yeah, I am still playing in a Flame Strike. There's 2 spell damage minutes on board. My god. Maybe we ought to go Soul of Forest here then, just to stabilize a little bit more on board. One more, dude. And let's go ahead and take this out of play. It feels kind of weird to trade when I'm so face-oriented, but, you know, I'll theoretically have plenty of damage anyway. So let's get rid of the most damage on board, both spell damage and attack damage, in case that makes a difference on what can survive here. Okay, well, I mean, this is definitely the setup we're looking for. Super sticky board, super aggressive stats. Do they have Flame Strike is the question. And if they do, will they be able to clear out any other 2/2s? Putting that to 2 is kind of interesting. It's almost good for me if they clear out 1 spot, if I'm not lethaling anyway, just so that Arbor up gets me an extra little minion. Little 4/3. Well, they don't see. They have a lot of minions in hand. Is I think. Oh, interesting. These are gonna die and leave behind 2/2s, but do you have the stats to clear the 2/2? You have another 1-mana card here to support this guy, or is he just hitting here? Okay. Well, I don't mind that so much. Is this lethal, guys? I don't know. It's still the play, I think, regardless. So. Feeling like it's gonna get there. Yep. Cool. Okay, screw you, mage. Get out of here, no minion mage. I got minions, man. Not that many though, really. I only have 2 minions in my deck. I'm almost a no minion druid. All right, well, that was a good win, I guess. I still want a good Guff game though, guys. Pride's Fury put in some work there. That was nice. Have you looked at the poison package? I have, yeah. We got a video out on it a week or 2 ago, from Theory Crafting, and then I actually have a deck today we're gonna play maybe if we get time. A poison rogue that is not running Hellbrum. It's just like more of a weapon rogue almost.
Versus
from somebody who played it to rank 1 legend, actually. Holy crap. I think they got it on early in the season and got it on early in the season. Oh, unfortunate phrasing. All right, Gibberling for sure is good. We can build off this. Want cheaper support though. Lightning Bloom, Thorn Growth is really cool. Because I get a bunch of Gibberlings and I maybe protect them from the Demon Hunter hero power too. That's cool. I am gonna burn the Glowfly here though. Like it's useless now basically. And I don't really have follow-up yet. It's an awesome amount of like little chip dudes going in here, but I'm overloaded. This is all I got. But you know, I summoned what 5-7 in stats on turn 1. That's not too bad. Not too bad. And maybe protected this too, which is cool. I guess there's, you know, if he's like OTK Demon Hunter, he could just Fell Scream blast this or whatever. That'd be pretty sad. But if he's any other kind of Demon Hunter, this is probably going to stick, most of it, I'd say. Maybe clear one of these or something. Is duels worth playing? If you like it, yeah. I mean, I think there's an audience for duels. I've kind of talked myself out of duels lately, but yeah, I think there's still a ton of people who enjoy it. We did get a coin out of this. Okay, cool. Infestation is sick for next turn. Can he get through to the Gibberling now? Seems like no. It seems like you're gonna hero power again, right? In which case, yeah, this is really nice. What's that? Oh no, I-beam gets you through to the Gibberling. No, come on. Jerk move, man. Not even that good of a play anymore. I like Soul Force on 4 certainly though, so that's nice. But yeah, we have completely stranded that Glowfly Swarm, huh? It is dead. Useless garbage. Oh, he doesn't hero power though. Oh, nice. And this is a good setup too, maybe. All right. Give me a Arbor Up, perhaps, is maybe my best follow-up, I guess, always. Since it's such an OP freaking card.
We'll cut right to the chase.
Performer to clear 1, sure. That's annoying. I guess I just leave it though, right? I don't really care that much. Power of the Wild. I think we still open with Fungal. Ooh, Guff in hand. Gibberling Guff. Oh no, they're gone. They're not in hand. Oh my god, I have... Oh, I literally have 2 minions in the deck, and they're both just got... They both just got... I mean, seriously? I have... That was the only 2 minions left in the deck. Oh my god. 22 cards in the deck, and I hit the only 2 minions. Come on. That is unreal. Come on. That is so stupid.
Right to the chase.
Now these idiot 1/1s are in the way constantly. Oh my god. I just what a just absolute wind out of your sails moment. Unbelievable. I just can't commit to Glowfly. It's too much mana for what it is, right? Maybe I can try to chip their health down into a, I don't even know, discovered damage off nature studies, pounce or something. Who knows? I mean, the other Fungal Fortunes could be a saving grace here too. Make Glowfly like sort of competitive later. It's just gonna have to take a pass turn or two to like kind of reload and reset here. 3 2/2s. All right. So we clear the taunts here. He's at 9. Watch post at this. Oh, that's brutal. Watch post doesn't really matter much, but that is a dead draw too. Okay. Definitely holding this right now. It does nothing with Glowfly, and I mean I could play Glowfly for 1/1/2/2, but that seems really bad. I think I have to wait, accrue some resources, and then go all at once the second time, right? We kind of got to go hard again. These aren't usually a problem for me. I'm out of minions, so I mean, there's technically ways to discover minions and stuff, but oh my god, really? Okay. My draws could not be in the worst order right now. Best deck to climb right now. As of this afternoon, when I last checked, Secret Paladin was still the highest win rate deck from Diamond to Legend. If you haven't seen that list yet, it's going to be up on my YouTube later today, or you're certainly welcome to check out HS Replay, right? They'll have a cool look at it too. All right, they really only have 2 attacking minions here, right? So this is maybe enough. They're going to heal to 13, so like these going through, for instance, would be nuts. Maybe they trade into one of these, but then the taunt dies for me, right? So that was a good draw, finally. My god, it took forever, but we got a good draw. Ooh, that's not good for me. He can use it to clear a second minion if he wants to take some damage here. Or deal 8 face, whatever you prefer, of course. She's at 13, I have 6. Uncle Fortunes is actually pretty nice. They're gonna all be expensive, but I don't really have a choice. Okay, not really that nice. I need a way to kill this easily so that I can keep pressure going. Fog Beam is actually good, yeah. Pounce is not a lethal, right? It's only 8, 9. Solar Eclipse Pounce lethal? It's only 4 plus 6. He's at 13 because this heals. So no, I don't think there's any lethals here. So let's just clear the big guy and set up for next turn. Remember, these actually can't attack, right? So our board is currently stable, at least.
Hi, may I speak with Regis? My name is Mr. British Dinosaur from the vehicle.
Hey, Mr. British Dinosaur, man, what's up?
Department. We're calling you in regards to your
Anything left?
2021 Quill.
Oh, a lot left. Oh,
Are you the
Talen's
owner of that
annoying.
vehicle?
That 2/4 is
Okay,
annoying
this
too.
is a
Oh
courtesy
no.
call in regards to the
He's going down
warranty
to
coverage
2.
options for your vehicle.
I have any over the top
Regis
damage
Tier
outs? Oh my
100.
god. Oh, I can't kill that idiot 5/7 here, can I? Oh, I think I'm dead, right? 7, 10, 13 damage coming back. Well, no, I can kill the 2/4, so I'm not dead on board.
I must think.
Oh god. Mr. Percent, thanks for the 200 bits, by the way. Missed the Solda for us? No, we didn't have mana. It was temporarily discounted by nature studies, but I used the... Oh, maybe I did. Maybe you're right. Maybe you're saying the Bog Beam canceled the Solda Forest? Oh, maybe. You might be right, actually. I didn't think about that. I think I just have to go wide and clear, and we're technically alive. 8, 11, 12. No, I have to hero power. Oh, no, I have to hero power. If I don't hero power, I'm dead. 8, 11, 12. I'm at 13. So, any damage here, like a Fury, because the John Bray list runs Fury. Oh, that's lethal. Man. So close. All right. Good try. Just a little bit too much taunt in the way. And we, of course, wasted a Solda for us. That was a close game despite having quite possibly the worst sequence of those like 3 or 4 turns in a row. Double solar and the discarded idiot thing there. Like, pretty bad sequence to be that close, I think. That late into a game, too. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da. Should have been Glowfly Soul. I don't think so. I want more minions, not stickier minions, because I need to take better sequence trades later. So like well, I guess arguably if he's trading down, you're saying like he doesn't have lethal, he trades down. He has 3 attacking minions on board. No, I don't know. I still sort of like going wider than going taller there.
You asked for it.
Nature seeks balance in all things.
What is this? Why is this still on screen right now? What? I'm gonna restart. I had a crazy Hearthstone bug last night. I loaded into the game. The hero portraits were stuck on screen for a while, and then they eventually went away. But like I couldn't like interact with stuff. Like my opponent was attacking with their secret weapon thing in Paladin, and secrets weren't popping up. And like I was queuing attacks, and characters would just be frozen, and then it would say you're reconnecting, and then like the attack would have gone through. Really weird series of sequences.
You asked for it.
And then
Nature seeks
how am I getting like a fresh mulligan screen here? This is, I feel like that was a totally fresh mulligan. Wasn't I about to time out? This game is so buggy right now. Insanely buggy. Let's wait on these so that nature studies is a better fit. Ooh, turn 2 lunacy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Turn 2 arbor up? I mean, I could actually turn 2 arbor up power of the wild.
I must think.
I think so, right? I think we just try to win this quick. This leaves me 5 mana. I'm gonna summon the 3/2. I think I like more minions better than taller minions. Could technically push this through too, but I don't think there's anything that helps, right? Is there any 0 mana summoner thing? I'm just gonna hold it for later. Okay. So he played a turn 2 deck of lunacy. I played a turn 2 13/9 minion. Let's see whose wins. He's gonna top deck like a 3 mana board clear, like a who knows what. Trying to think what would be 3 mana at the moment, but I can't. But there's something I'm sure that would be a perfect answer to this. Okay. So yeah, Soul of the Forest next turn. If these are alive, it's gonna look great. Or else just 1 damage off lethal, so maybe we could check for a pounce first, I guess. Oh my god, Flame Strike. Unreal! Deck of Lunacy is so stupid. Busted, broken.
Amazing.
Arbor up again for next turn. Yeah, that's fine. God! I can't believe it! You know there's a problem with your turn 2 13/9 in stats is not sufficient. Oh boy.
Reporting for duty.
Well, those aren't that scary, I guess. Oh god, who's the token druid now? Come on. Oh my god, are you serious? He actually had a brawl, by the way, to answer my crazy board earlier. Okay, this is honestly pretty stupid. I'm not gonna lie. Like, this is sort of dumb. And by sort of dumb, I mean this is really stupid. I'm putting this game on YouTube to shame Lunacy Mage. Honestly, it's going on YouTube. It's going on YouTube. I did broken things with it too, so you know, like I already put my Lunacy Mage idiocy on YouTube. Well, how did I call it? I said no minion mage is absolute lunacy. Here we go. Just draw your whole deck. I can still win if I really zone in on this, but it's gonna be so tough.
There is something wrong in
So
both
tough.
39 on turn 2 and
I just need them to not have an easy answer to these boards, right? I don't know if this is worth it or not. They just need to have like 0 AoE, right? 0 AoE and we're fine. You're right, Cerritos. Great point. Excellent point. I'm complaining about the 13-9 getting removed, but there's also a problem that I summoned 13-9 in stats on turn 2 as well. Both of those are a problem. It's yeah, that's a problem. The Lightning Bloom is still a problem. Deck of Lunacy is a problem. Significant cost discounts in general, I think, are a problem. Take your pick of a crazy AoE here, I'm sure. Oh my god, how did that narrow into so many minions instead of like putting them all at one? Like, look at that. Look at that. Unreal. This guy is just a god at Hearthstone. He's a Hearthstone god. I need Thorn Growth Sentries here. Okay, there's a chance this is enough as well, but I'm probably just dead now, right? There's very high odds of being some damage up there based on the 8 already showing. Yep.
Well played.
All right, everybody write your congressman. Write your local congressman. Deck of Lunacy needs to be outlawed. Get it on the books. It's nerfed. I demand it. So stupid. I really want one good Guff game, guys. Oh, McStrudel, thanks to the Prime sub, dude. Lunacy is lunacy. It's in the name. I mean, we should have known. It's in the name. Vanderjigs, was that you, dude? Yeah, GG, man. Oh, no worries, dude. I'm hating on Lunacy, but I don't hate on you. It's fun. It's a fun deck to play. I played it yesterday, right? Like, I can't. I'm not hating on you. Don't worry. All right, this is the good Guff game. I feel it coming. Can I keep Guff in hand for once and actually get a good Guff? Guff Rune Totem. Oh my, this feels like it could be great. So I need 5 mana basically right now to get these. So I need 3 mana when considering Innervates. Lightning Bloom could certainly fix that problem. Lunar Eclipse is nice. Let's hold that for later. Actually, putting this to 2 might matter if I'm going to have Gibberlings that are all 2 attack, right? So let's go ahead and hit there. So, yeah, next turn I can go Gibberling, Innervate. That'll put me at 4 mana for the Lunar Eclipse Pride's Fury. Yeah, this is perfect. Oh, actually, if I'm going to Lunar Eclipse, maybe I don't need to hit this. I mean, this accounts for a future minion being played, but maybe a waste of a ping. We'll see. Yeah, I mean, I like it. It doesn't really hurt us at all, and it potentially sets up better in case something else gets dropped on board. Debatable, but ultimately the safer, I think, decision here. Okay. Make sure this is ordered correctly. Cool. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, we summoned what? 9, 17 in stats on turn 3. It'll just be ruthlessly destroyed by some Tamsin shenanigan, I'm sure. Tamsin's just gonna have like Yeah, I don't think there's anything yet that answers this very effectively. So yeah, I need a Soul of the Forest follow-up or another Pride's Fury. Arbor Up, of course, not ready just yet, but one of my 4-drops would be cool. 4-drop. These are a little committed, I have to say. Because I go for a full board. But that's okay. I'm not even gonna push them around. No, let's do this. I'm not gonna play around Soul of the Forest, or not Soul of the Forest. My God, School Spirits, because I don't really care that much. These are still alive, so that's the most important thing. If we get School Spirited, so I don't want to toss in another thing for free when I can just Hero Power. Okay, yeah, Guff, not good right now, so. Wow, just Soul Shear, huh? Soul Shear life tap, wow, that hurts. Maybe I should have done more. I was expecting worse. Okay, well, now I'm gonna use this just to get more damage through. 'Cause we're close to ending, I think. Soul Fragments could definitely change that. There's already 8 in the deck, which is crazy. But still demanding removal and, you know, finding some breakpoints now. I need one good Guff game. Have you ever considered doing a new account and play it to Legends? To be honest, I don't know the point. Trump literally just started that, so definitely the point now seems diminished. But even normally, I don't know what I would add to that conversation. You know, like Trump is really good at that stuff, like, you know, beginner friendly tutorial type stuff. I don't know what I would really contribute. 12. What do we have? Not 12. Actually, what do I have? 5, 7, 9, 10. Oh my God, so close. Sort of want a Hero Power actually, so let's just do that. Not gonna like trade first or anything. Take tap out of the equation. Maybe there's Soul Fragments. No Soul Fragments, I mean. Okay. So now we got a pretty sticky board across the board. Low health and all. 6 mana just does not feel like enough for Warlock to effectively deal with this, right? He's just going to play Ticketus for memes or life tap out of this, I think. You can always Smurf. I mean, you could, but why? I mean, why? I don't know what that adds to, like, why is that helping people? I think we're at an age of the player base where everybody's pretty locked in. I mean, obviously there are still new players, but if Trump's already literally just started one, why would I want to do it too? I don't know. It doesn't sound fun to me. It sounds educational and there's value there, but it's limited. And if it's already being served by somebody, then I can't serve that audience. Love your hair and beard. Thanks. My hair today in particular is very, I don't know, just crazy. Let's see what happens if we comb it more. It's gonna get even bigger because it's more dry. Probably uglier because it had such a nice swirl, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's go for a crazy tempo start here, right? I want a Guff. I still really want a good Guff game. Guff, 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 Guff. Guff, Guff. Glowfly is not good with this sort of hand, right? This is like the let's accelerate crazy hard dribbling hand or Guff hand. It is not the Glowfly blow up hand. Just takes too long. If I accelerate the Glowflies, there's no spells left. What's smurfing? Smurfing is a phenomenon in video games where someone starts a fresh account and either tanks their MMR or just plays with a fresh MMR so that they are a skilled, experienced player who plays against unskilled, unexperienced players who are in the new account system, basically. So, you know, you're a legend Hearthstone player and you want to play against rank 50 people and dominate them, you can. Sometimes just for fun, sometimes for proving points, for content, you know, various reasons you might want to do such a thing. Wow, pretty good answer to this. For how early it was in the game, I think. Hopefully that was it, though. Hopefully that really stretched them and we're good. Yeah, people, Overwatch is a common smurf. It's more common really in FPS. Hearthstone, I think there's far less incentive to smurf. But FPS, you see it a lot. I did not mean to hit that. Oh, I was just clicking. Oh, God. Well, that was dumb. I wanted a damage output card, although it looks like we still didn't actually hit one. Oh, here's one. Really feels bad, though. Oh, it feels so bad. Let's just wait a turn. I really need, like, an Arbor up. Put this to 2 and 2 and 1. It's not enough. 3 and 2 and 1. Could hit face and have a couple minions on board, but it's just not that interesting. All right, let's soften this up. I clearly don't love taking 6 for nothing, basically, but I'm going to try to leverage this board. Hope they don't have reactivity. He just hits a taunt, and we go again, basically. This way I can build out more minions, maybe find damage off Arbor up, etc. Nature Studies also might find me something, but I'm thinking about Counterspell first and my mana discounts first. So let's test a Counterspell. It may still be wrong to play this now. I may want to go ahead and get all of my mana first and then play this. The problem is at the moment, I don't actually have a way to spend all that mana. I could Glowfly, but it feels weird because my board's so full. Let's just see what we find, because Arbor Up changes things. A second Pride's Fury. Okay, that's actually sort of cool. All right. I know you're going to say, oh, you should have played this first. But not really, because we were trying to figure out how much mana we had and what we wanted to do, right? I think I'm still going to end up with a fairly full board, to be honest. So, I disagree, I guess. Good point to discuss, probably, but... can I please click this? Thank you. All right, pretty sick turn. A lot of health total now, thankfully. That's good. I don't know if that was perfect. Was there a sequencing error there at all? I wasn't really sure, but I think it's okay. Evolving Missiles is awfully good on these stats, I'll tell you. Oh, man. Well, at least the taunt kind of gets in the way more, maybe. Fireball on a 2/4. Wow, why not the 3/7 with a ping? Oh, you're not going to ping. That's why you're going to double Fireball. Wow, that's a win, I guess. I think we got to count that a win. This is a nice token card, too, really. Yeah, man, I wish I had better follow-up again. Oh, Power of the Wild's nice. Arbor Up for later's nice. Let's Power of the Wild now and push more heat. Oh, actually, oh my god, that's really good. Yeah, this is good, good. Actually, pretty interesting reload opportunities, too. Like Thorn Growth, Arbor Up, Durable Infestation all together. Not in that order, but all good. Well, I really want to put Guff Rune Totem in the thumbnail of this YouTube video, but we're an hour and a half into this deck, and I've yet to play Guff. So I guess we're going to call this the Pride's Fury video. Pride's Fury token Druid instead of the Guff Rune Totem token Druid, because I don't think we got a single good Guff. Maybe Guff will come in here for lethal right now. We'll top deck Guff for lethal. I think Arbor Up would be lethal in any scenario where Guff is lethal, maybe. So I don't even know if that helps. Guff, save us! Oh, my board's really full. That might be an issue. I don't think it is, though. I think it's still just Arbor Upright. Oh, well, let's test Counterspell, I guess. Barrier. Oh, Barrier actually does shut me down here. I don't have enough through Barrier. I only have 10 left, 11 left. Okay, well, that's annoying. Let's clear this off then in that case. Still like the play, but because we don't want to use all our reload. Another good board. Remember, these can attack. A lot of people are giving me hate on YouTube because of the caravans, thinking the 1/1s could attack on the dude paladin, but same story, they can't attack. Wow. Can they kill this, though? It's obviously lethal if not. Ping trade, not enough. Man, the health from Pride's Fury putting in work. Beautiful. Okay, we're done with that. I mean, it wasn't what I wanted. I wanted Guff, but we got to... that was still a cool Pride's Fury spotlight. Just, you know, less exciting than Guff, but we'll build another dedicated Guff video later. I think we can get a video of me guffing for at least 30, 40 minutes. People will really enjoy that. So now we're going to play this deck from Elementi. I don't know what their name was. Elementi? Elefanti. Elefanti 123. This was played to #1 legend. Which really, at the first day of the month, just means they hit legend really fast with it. It doesn't necessarily imply that the deck's like in and of itself crazy. It just means they hit legend really quickly. And it's basically a weapon-ish, poison-ish rogue. But you'll note there's no Apothecary legendary. It's more about just the weapons themselves. In other words, running a kind of low-tempo 4-drop proves to be less effective, perhaps, than just running a good weapon poison synergy deck with tons of damage output and stuff. So I don't know. I haven't played this deck yet, so mulligans, obviously, I don't know. I feel like I want to keep this card because it's so nuts as sort of a deck engine. We have a lot of battle cries to support it and some combo cards. But it might be inherently better to just like look for one of your weapons and hope to hit this later. I'm not sure.
Well played.
Coin watch post. Okay. I guess they think the game is over because of that. I disagree. I don't think the game is over at all, but we'll see. Were they like expecting me to concede Frank the Tank? Frank wanted me to concede, I think, guys. Boom, 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 boom. I need cards, so.
Here we go.
Should I put a deadly poison on here? I don't know. Feels weird kind of attacking him, almost wasting it, but you gotta think about it for later. Hey, Maxaroth, dude. Secret Passage is now balanced. I don't know. I feel like it's still pretty good. Oh, 2 of these is actually pretty annoying, I'll be honest. 2 sort of sucks. I think I could deal with everything costing 1 more and just kind of go face and be fine, but 2 more is going to hurt a lot over time. It's going to make some of my later turns really tough. Okay. I heard that these are affecting Secret Passage cards, even though I don't think they're really supposed to. Because you don't draw the cards off Secret Passage. Does anybody know if they still are affecting Secret Passage cards or not? Do you guys know? They do. They shouldn't, because these say after your opponent draws. You don't draw off Secret Passage. We know that because of other effects that ignore the draw. But that's okay. That's too much mana, bro. Probably have to hit this now. Question is what else I want to do with the turn. Once I get a weapon, I can just sort of start going face and none of it matters, but I need one of my good weapons for that. Do. I'm kind of wasting this. It feels wrong, I think. In a way. And do I already start shipping stuff face or not? That's another question. Like, how much clock do I have is really my concern here. I'm gonna go ahead and toss this in. We don't have a lot of ways to like increment this damage later. It's not like I'm gonna spell damage it and stuff. So just using the mana now, well, like, and I don't think mage has a ton of ways to heal either. So I think just using the mana while we have it, since everything's pretty expensive, is fairly sensible idea. I think it's greedy to run 4 weapons in this deck. No, I don't think so. I didn't make this deck for the record, so what I think is, well, I guess you're asking for my insights. It's not irrelevant. No, I don't think so. You want to make sure you hit one. As you can see right now, I'm on turn 6 and don't have a weapon. If I only had 2 weapons in the deck, I'd be even less likely to have a weapon by now. So I think increasing draw consistency is really important. Beyond that, you know, these, you burn through the durability. You're gonna use the durability in many cases and maybe want to reload. But I'd say it's just more about draw consistency. I guess there's an argument maybe field contact negates that some because you're going to draw a bunch, but I don't know. This is literally my first game. We'll see how it feels. My instincts do tell me that it's not a huge problem, though, to be honest. Okay. Is there a Shadow Step in this deck? No. Not having a Shadow Step is actually more intriguing to me, I gotta say. Hold up, we got it this way. Feel like Shadow Step seems really solid. Prep. I just can't do anything with the prep right now. I can prep a Secret Passage, but at only 1 mana. What am I playing? Another Prize Plunder, maybe a Pinflinger, I guess, but the Pinflinger will get stranded. It'll die on board. Just feels really bad to only use this for 1 card. I would throw away a Pinflinger, though, to... and I would love a Prize Plunderer. But Cutting Class is dead. The weapons are all dead. I mean, the vast majority of the time, my whole turn is dead here. I don't really think I like this. I'm going to wait. It's okay. I'm losing the draw here, but I just don't think I have a choice. Secret Passage can find me more stuff. So from a hand flexibility standpoint, I think we got to wait. Okay, starting to get to like scarier territory here. They get 6 mana to work with. I'm gonna have like big minions, scary stuff on board to interact with. I'm probably gonna have to start hitting face pretty hard. Fortunately, that Pinflinger is hard to get started. Oh god. Well, that is just brutal. Absolutely murderously brutal. I mean, I'm dead. I can't win now. That's too much. Like I said, it's getting to scary territory here. Is there any mechanism via which I can win this? I don't think so. You probably hit this one, right? Is there any mechanism? I mean, they got armor. Like, everything about this is the worst case scenario. Oh, even this sucks. Good God. Boy. Didn't even get a good... like, I didn't even really get any value out of that Secret Passage here. The Pinflinger definitely did some work. I mean, that's cool, but... I mean, look at my hand now, right? It's garbage. I need one of my weapons. I think I need 6 weapons in this deck, given the Results here. Somebody said it's 4 too many. No, I need 6. Oh god, that's game. I don't have any healing, so. Just dead next turn. Yeah, also just no cards. Like, what on earth is going on here, man? I can't find any cards, dude. On 4 mana still. Unbelievable. I don't think we could have drawn worse this game. Which makes me sad because I would have loved to have beat this BMer. I don't think we could have. I mean, like, it wasn't even the discounts or the mana cost that was an issue for us. It's just no weapon enabler. Everything else gets stranded out, right?
Thank you.
Sad. Really sad. Do 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 do. Right, Striker, yeah, I think Blizzard put that in the game, man. I think you're right. I think that's real. I think that's real deal, dude. Okay, yeah, let's try that again. That couldn't have gone worse, so we'll do it again, and hopefully it'll go better. I just don't think it could go worse. Valera.
I will fight with honor.
Yeah, I need that weapon tutor kobold. You're right. That would be perfect. Weapon, weapon, weapon. Do I keep this for draw or just weapon, weapon, weapon? I think weapon, weapon, weapon. Hard mole for weapons. Excellent. I think I need 8 weapons in this deck. Someone asked if 4 was too many. I think it's got to be at least 8 to 10. I cannot find a weapon for the life of me. So we got a couple turns. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. It's not gonna be okay, guys. We're dead. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Take my time. I'm not gonna rush this. We'll swing hard eventually. Clearly have a lot of mana cheat in hand, so. Whew. Good start from the opponent, though. Man. Yikes, that's good too. That may have to get stabbed.
Reporting for duty.
Pinflinger. This is scary too, though, so. Cutting class. Okay. I gotta think about how I want to do this. Oh, coin's fine. Yeah, okay. We can save the prep. Coin is good. Oh, I can't save the prep. I have to use the prep. Oh, no, I don't have to paralytic poison. I was going to paralytic poison.
By the holy light.
Well, actually, yeah, this does still kind of waste. Oh, I can prep a cutting class. Oh, that's the play. Oh, okay, I see it now. That's the play. I was trying to figure out what spell to finish on. It's the cutting class. That's actually amazing. This is a fantastic play. Another prep. Secret passage. Okay. That was a good turn, honestly. That could have been so much worse. Pinflinger putting in work. All right. Can we win, though?
Give me that.
Give me that.
What I want.
Just a tempo plunder. Okay. That's Pinflinger bait all day. Again with this hand, though. Man. What is this hand, guys? And unfortunately, they might have legitimate healing. So using these Cinder Strikes early feels really busted in this one. I'll Secret Passage, but the problem is I won't be able to play a weapon if I Secret Passage. I don't want to waste this.
People were
I
saying
hate this
Cutter
deck.
Butter is broken, but rogues run Kazakus instead.
I hate this deck, I think. I don't know. Seems really tough right now. Maybe we'll get there. Who knows? All right, just chilling. Yeah, Kazak is more popular than Cutter Butter, I think, in Rogues right now. I love it. Kazakas is fun. Cutter Butter, that 3 mana overhead you gotta pay is tough, or 4 mana overhead you gotta pay is tough. It's hard, right? Oh, weird. Maybe this isn't actually much of a Libram deck here. All right, I'm gonna open a Secret Passage here. I have so much mana now. Do I want to pin first? Could still play a weapon if I do. Yeah, let's pin first. I don't think I prep though. Prep seems like it's still gonna be pretty good later. Deadly again. Swine Tusk. Okay, let's play the Swine Tusk. Oh, I love the cutting class too though. I could get a free cutting class here and then maybe just draw a natural Swine Tusk so that I have more resources for next turn, right? Or even like a Swindle now. Yeah, this is weird, but I'm going to do it. I'm not going to... I may lose out on the pin here, but I'm playing for like a Swindle. Okay, we got a sword anyway, so that's good. All right. And you know what? I'm actually going to go face, I think. I don't care about the 5/5. We're at the end stage now of this game. Okay. Yeah, I don't have mana for any of these, right? I'm just playing it to because it comes out of my deck. I don't want it, and I would rather have an extra pin prick there on the opponent. Okay, so yeah. All right, I think we're in business now. I don't know, it's kind of a race, right? I'm taking a gamble, leaving this alive, that he doesn't just kill me and punish me, but yeah, I'm thinking Plunder can kill it. Going face pretty hard anyway, maybe it doesn't matter. So we're taking a risk, but hopefully it pays off. I would love like a nitro boost for the weapon here. Another Wicked Stab is certainly a welcome sight. Oh, taunts are not welcome sights, bro. Excuse me, man. I do not respect taunts, man. Ooh, Silver Leaf is good, though. All right. Cool, cool. All right. Pretty good turn, actually. That is dead. I wish I only had one sword. So, how much damage do I have next turn? 2 plus 4 is 6, 8, 10. 3 damage off lethal at the moment. Does this get to hit? How much mana is that? 2, 4, 6. Yeah, so I can't get a 3rd pin or 5th pin at the moment. Also gonna be dead to return lethal if I don't hit something here. Wicked Stab will, I believe, be enough. Oh, actually, will it? Hold up. It's 8, 10. Can I get 3 pins? I can. Exactly. Whew. Like I said, about every point of damage matters. Man, the race was tight there, but I think we got it, guys. Woo! Oh, I could have drawn too, I guess, if I didn't have lethal. I didn't even think about that, but since we had it, who cares? Man. Man. That was close. Woo. I liked that though. Like, go all in, put it out there. You know, make sure you got the numbers. It worked. We squeezed in every point of mana I think possible there. That extra pin I squeezed in with that secret passage. That was that game, right? That might have made the difference. That could have been the money maker. All right, let's look for a sword. Yeah, Pinflinger's absolute garbage. I hope it dies. And then you're gonna get YouTube comments. Well, why are you playing a Pinflinger deck then, Regis? Which is what all YouTube commenters sound like. The reason is because I have to spotlight it for people when decks like this pop up. It's my job, but I hate it. I think Pinflinger should be nerfed, and I think Decklists should be nerfed, as we're about to find out. Hopefully not, anyway. I think all these should be dead, gone, out of here.
Here we go.
Gonna go ahead and again squeeze in mana. Technically, Mage could get Librams of Hope, but I don't care. Yeah, let's squeeze in our mana. I don't want a Secret Passage yet because I can't get a weapon off of Secret Passage yet. I don't want a poison yet, obviously. Although I don't know. Actually, yeah, I kind of have to corrupt these, right? Because I'm never really gonna have much minion damage sticking in the stack. It's like all over the top. Half my minions are just Battlecry bouncers anyway. So just play. Oh, only gonna refresh 3 mana off this, huh? Oh, they hit a minion? Wait, did they? Am I losing my mind? I thought I only saw 1 card come back. But I guess they got both. I don't know. It doesn't matter. All right, this looks good. This is certainly nice now. Kind of sad my weapon last turn didn't do much, but we're pushing. The race is on now, right? This is a ton of damage. They should not have weapon removal given their spell mage deck, so can just hit for 7 next turn. Hit for 8 the turn after. Those are indeed scary, but oh, I gotta buff their minions. Oh no, shoot. Oh crap, I didn't know that. I've never really played with this before. Oh shoot, that's annoying. Is it worth it? Can I win the race if I buff those? I don't think so yet, right? I think I gotta wait a turn. I think I gotta wait. I don't think I can buff those. That's too much damage output. So let's see. 7, and the next turn I have 8. It's 15. This is really close still. I'm gonna go. I can Secret Passage and maybe find a minion of some kind. How am I gonna keep a minion though? I need like a Swindle. I don't know, or just one off the top, a Pinflinger or whatever. Just any minion so that I can Nitro Boost and get my weapon bumped up. Is that a freeze? What was that? Don't freeze me. Oh, that's fine-ish. Still scared, but... Oh, taunt. Oh my god. What? No! Not taunt! Not like this. Not like this. Deadly poison too. Oh my god. Pinflinger. Okay. I definitely want the Pinflinger for later. That's all I'll need. Now that I have the Pinflinger, I can get the Nitro boost off. But if I hit this, I'm just dead, right? I'm actually just dead. Never mind. I gotta Pinfling minions then. So I can stay alive and clear the taunt. Okay. Wicked Stab Again's pretty cool actually, but I can't use it because I gotta Pinfling the minion, huh?
soon. Here we go.
Oh, I'm immune while attacking. I did not have to pin fling the minion. Okay. Well, scratch that. We had a paralytic poison. Whoopsie. I'm sure chat was telling me, but either way, we played it kind of safer, I guess. Maybe lost a little bit of efficiency there, technically. So how much damage do I have? 10, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, we're fine. We should, if he doesn't kill me, I think, or taunt or whatever, we get there, or freeze or whatever other 47 different effects. This deck is crazy to play. Like, every game is just 1 damage off lethal or on lethal. Oh my god, I'm alive. No, wait, what is that? No! 0 mana minion bomb. Oh no! He had it next turn too. Oh my god. No! I gotta pee real quick, guys. Unfortunately, I'm only gonna stream 30 minutes. I feel bad taking a pee break, but I just got to. I'll be back in 30. All right, let's try again. I think I'm just gonna call the name. Like, if this makes it into a YouTube video, I think I'm just gonna name it "I hate this deck." It's like, I don't like this kind of deck.
Hey, yo, what up? Regis in chat.
I just hate this kind of deck. Hey, Jockey Ronson with the 2 months. Thanks, Jockey Ronson.
None can escape my fury.
Ooh, finally, I think a really nice hand. What do you know? Give me some poisons in this and we're good to go. Can work with that later. Yeah. Deadly Poison makes this a dream, I think. Okay, I kind of regret queuing this deck up, though. I had another deck I wanted to play. I think it's going to be way cooler.
Every day before work. Keep it up.
Thanks, dude. Wow. Psychosin, thanks, man. Ooh, prep, huh? All right. A lot to work with here. Pretty pumped. Excuse me, man. What is that?
Here we go.
God, this again, right? Like,
Here we go.
I really don't want to ship sword damage into it, right? But is it just gonna punish me too much? You guys are gonna laugh at this. I'm gonna go face. Just gonna go face. I mean, here's the thing, right? I can either find an increment of damage later that's like a little better for that than, you know, like even next turn I could do this to clear it if I really felt like it, but I think I'm just gonna ignore it for the most part and start building out my face game plan, basically. Actually, maybe we should wait to do this next turn so that we can go off on the Plunderer.
Here we go.
And all, like, cutting class and everything. I'm just gonna ignore it. I mean, I'll plunder it for sure, but until then, I'm just gonna ignore it. So, next turn, boom, boom, boom. That's only 3 for the Plunderer. So I need to fit in a pen as well, maybe. It's pin face. Prep deadly. I've spent 1 mana. This is 2. This is 0. Actually, this will be 1 unless I attack first, but that should actually be fine. Shouldn't be a problem, really. Am I going to end up squeezing in another pin? I doubt it, so let's
Here we go.
maybe we'll regret not playing the pin a second time. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, we should have. It turns out we needed to. I also got these increased costs, but I definitely needed to play the Well, no, I could have actually pinned and then plundered and then
Too soon.
cutting classed, I guess. I mean, I wanted to know what I was drawing, but we had it solved, so maybe I didn't need to know what I was drawing first, right? We had plenty of mana and stuff. May have been unnecessary to see what I was drawing first. Regardless, I think we're in a pretty good spot. Yeah, this is what Pinflinger should be. 100%. Yeah. Oh, that actually really hurts my Pinflinger game plan. Oh, boy. I think I still ignore it, though. I think we have enough damage assembled here to start chipping even more face. I'm doing 15. This is already 19, right? Like, we're more or less good to go.
Here we go.
Maybe not technically, but you know, he's only got 1 point of damage on board. I just need 4 to go face. This is already 2. We'll have 6 mana, so I won't have enough mana next turn because I'll need. Oh no, actually I could. I need a 1 mana or cheaper spell. Then I could double pin fling for 3, play a 1 mana spell, double pin fling for lethal. I just need a 1 mana spell. Can't be secret passage. Oh, I can't get a 1 mana spell because this is on board. So I need preparation exactly. Has to be prep and only prep. So we'll probably have to wait a turn for lethal then. Could maybe dig for the stab number 2, I guess. As an out as well. I mean, the cool thing is he just has so little counter pressure that it almost doesn't matter, right? Like, just ignoring this stuff. Should probably hold the Pinflingers until I think I have a secured lethal. But the thing is there any draw off of the secret passage that a Pinflinger would enable? And you guys are saying this is hurting secret passage draws. Oh, well, that's that is also just gonna be a lethal. Okay. Didn't even see that one straight up. Just a lethal. Cool. All right. Yeah. Again with watch posts, I mean I feel like they're solid cards, but I think their win rates right now are being boosted by people respecting them a little bit too much. I think sometimes you can just ignore them and still win the game because the penalty that you pay from the watch post takes a while to mount up if you ignore them, and your opponent spent mana too, right? Like they spent 2 mana to nerf my mana by like 4, but it took a while for my mana to start getting nerfed. So if you ignore it, I think you can kind of just sort of push through it. Just say, nah, I don't care about you. I'm gonna ignore you. You know? Seems like a valid strat. You should only be allowed to say secret passage with a sexy French accent. I'm not even gonna ask. I don't know what you're talking about, but I dare not ask. All right, double Pinflinger is, as much as it poisons my soul and hurts me to my very core, I think is absolutely the keep. Otherwise, hard mulligan for a weapon. Yeah, that looks good. I am no. This is if we win this game, this is gonna be the last game I ever play with this deck because I am so over it already. I'm ready to move on. I get enough for the bare minimum YouTube highlight and get out of here. Secret passage. I don't know. I can't do accents or anything. Okay, I think we go ahead and coin the weapon and yeah. I just hate wasting that mana, right? Do I attack or get... I think I want more damage out of it. I don't expect weapon removal in a deck of Lunacy deck, of course, so... actually, I don't even know it's possible to get weapon removal in a deck of Lunacy deck. There might be some weird, crazy chain of events. Can you guys think of any chain of cards that would lead you from spells to an acidic swamp ooze? Like some discover a minion thing that gives you an ooze somehow? Is there any sequence that would do that? Wow. Well, that's annoying. That's really annoying, bro. Jeez, I lost so much damage right there. And they just shuffled into a full hand of discounted spells. Glide is actually
Well,
nuts.
summon a random 2-drop into Potion of
Why is it?
Illusion.
Summon a random 2-drop. Is that still in the game? The priest card, you mean? Like the one that gives you extra health or something, the discover one, or is that something else? You thinking of something else? How come every time I play the deck of lunacy, they just hit the most busted thing? Like, come on! It's so insane. I am so over it. It's always the most. I can't take it. I'm done. I'm over it. Shut up! I am so done. I mean, what are you even supposed to do? I'm just so over it, dude.
Here we go.
It's been a day. That was the sickest turn I've ever seen. Wasn't that his turn 4? Did I have coin this game? No, maybe. I think that was his turn 4. Or his turn. Tell me to God that wasn't his turn 3, right? His mana's not right because he overgrowth. So it was his turn 4. I had coin. I played coin. So that was his turn 4. I mean,
When Penflinger says
turn
"Hey,
5, by the
loser,"
way.
but he means you.
Turn 5, by the way. I just want everybody to see this. It's turn 5. It's his turn 5. Or, well, my turn 5 too. It don't matter. That was his 5 mana turn.
Here we go.
I can't even kill myself. That's the real problem. Oh my god. It has to. You know it's bad when I'm tilted, guys. That has to go. That is just absolute insanity. He drew like 14 cards. He summoned 2 Battlegrounds minions.
Watch your back. I always do.
All right. I actually think I still really prefer looking for weapons over field contact. It feels to me like the field contact in this deck is like a little slowish. Okay, this is at least card draw we can work with. How are games today? They are lunacy. They are lunacy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Welcome.
I mean, half my YouTube videos are just gonna be me reacting to lunacy owning us. It just got way too consistent with
Choose soon. So many options.
way too consistent with the rotation, and refreshing spring water, of course, gives it way more card draw, so it just has all these just completely bonkers turns in it. I should actually probably technically Penflinger here. I doubt we're gonna really do anything with the rest of the turn, so yeah, that 1 damage might matter here. Okay. Probably gonna end up using these on a hero power just until I find a weapon if I don't hit one naturally here. We haven't actually gotten a swine tusk shank start yet. We've had all self-sharpening swords. It's kind of wacky. Yeah, I probably gotta do this next turn. Save the flingers for later, maybe. How would I nerf lunacy? I haven't thought about it yet. So I'm not sure just yet. Probably just tweak the numbers of like what it you know,
How do you
instead of
think
3
they
and
can
3,
fix
maybe it's
it?
2 or whatever, you know, I
Would
don't know.
mana nerf be enough, or would they have to
I don't
make
even
it
know.
like spells that cost 1 more?
Yeah, maybe 1 more instead of 2 more. I don't know. I don't know what's enough. I have to think about it more. I haven't thought about it. I don't think nerfing the cost of the card itself is enough, because I think it could still swing too hard even later in the game. But that may not even be true. I even have to think about that, I guess. All right, I'm just going to draw 2 off this. Oh, I could have drawn a ton off the field contact, but I still can later, actually. That's fine. Dirty tricks, sure. Hand's going to be pretty much full here. Weapon, please? Still no weapon. Man, I am not getting what I need out of this. I need a swine tusk game. I'm just not having a good night of Hearthstone, guys. I don't know. This is this is not going my way. Ugh. I gotta go soon too. I'm out of time. I'm really not gonna get any good video content here. Need a good swine tusk carry game. Sword is at least a better start. I like this. Unfortunately, no support for it just yet. So maybe we wait a turn, right? Since I can't really do anything anyway. I was going to draw cards, though, and that's also equally terrible. Oh, yeah, boy. We are just not finding the things that we like today. All right, this feels weird, but I think it's actually pretty right. Oh wait, hold up. Oh yeah, dirty tricks. That's fine. I don't really care about the 1/1, obviously. I care more about the 2/1 on board, and of course, you know, utilizing my mana to bounce those back more efficiently. You know, since I wanted a coin to bounce those, basically, feels a little bit better, I think. Oh, that's scary. Can we win this over the top fast enough? I don't know. That guy's scary too. A lot more minion damage incoming from him than from me. Pinflingers just don't stack up that fast. Oh shoot, I should have field contacted maybe. I don't know yet. I haven't decided yet. I was gonna just do this. Actually, let's prep that and squeeze in another round of flingers, right? I need every ounce of damage I can get here. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. We're not going to get to 10 mana this game, right? So let's just go ahead and dump it while we have mana to spare. So 4 plus 2 plus 4 plus 6 actually is already 10. I have lethal setup for next turn if he doesn't kill me here. Okay, that's good news. So Flinger Strike is 3 mana, and then we'll have Flinger Strike 6 mana Flinger. That's 5 flingers plus 6 here's 11, and 3 is 14. All right. God, this is such a miserable deck to play. And because it takes a ridiculous amount of just like ignoring everything and flinging face, which is awful. And then it's got to be even more miserable to play against because it's just all pinflingers endlessly. Please don't play this deck at home, kids. Have you stopped thinking for cheers? No, I was just in the middle of a turn. No, thanks for the 200 bits. Yeah. Also, it didn't have a message, so my brain doesn't really hear it as much, right? It's just a little baby sound. The first one, that is.
Too soon. Well played.
I'm alive, and they must know they're dead. Oh, they were just watching the stream, huh? They didn't know they were dead. There's no way they knew they were dead. Come on. Are you watching the stream? Are you watching the stream? Ape? You didn't know you were dead. There's no way. You didn't know I had 6 damage in hands. Come on. Ape. He is here. Ape likes spears. GG, man. Didn't snipe. Oh, I just heard you. Okay. Well, I don't care about sniping. I might say that listening in on me commentating is a form of sniping, but I don't care either way, man. All good either way. Sniping doesn't bother me. You know how it is. I stream my gameplay live to the universe, so can't complain too much, I think. Either way, GG, dude. Try to hard mulligan for shank instead of self-sharpening sword. what? I've never mulliganed away either. I've never had either sword in the mulligan. I don't get to try. The card that gets drawn gets drawn. I don't know what you mean. It's not like I'm trying to draw a self-sharpening sword, dude. It's just whichever one gets drawn first is the one I'm playing. I'm hard mulliganing for either. I've complained 47 times. I haven't gotten a shank yet. I don't understand that advice. What does it mean? Okay. Yeah. Finally a shank. Speak of the devil. I think we keep the plunder maybe just to have a poison activator, right? Otherwise, the nitro boost, I rarely have a target for it. It's crazy how much the card art on shank and sword look alike. Both that hazy blue background, both illuminated by a pinkish hue, both in the same pose, basically, right? It's really kind of crazy.
May the winds guide you.
They're both 3 mana. I like the swirly stuff around shank to fill the frame a little better. That's nice. But shockingly similar in design and appearance. Can probably attack, right? We know we're gonna have poisons boosting the durability of this. So it feels like losing 2 damage maybe if I don't attack. Because next turn can either go here or here. Here plus here looks pretty good, in fact. They gonna celestial me?
Here we go.
Oh, prep, huh? That's cool.
Here we go.
Okay, Pinflinger is a better target for the nitro boost, probably, because I might want to use this more reactive. Do they have the celestial now, though? Because if so, my life gets pretty hard. Just nourish for more mana? Yeah, okay. Can live with that. It's a Pinflinger. Oh, I can't prep, or it's gonna get rid of the Pinflinger.
To find an ooze. Font of power into keyword and
So let's do this. We don't care that the Pinflinger's losing its stuff, right? That doesn't matter at all. Oh, you know what I could do? I could replay the Pinflinger and prep the nitro boost. Oh, but then I'll leave the flinger out. Oh, no, I won't. So, paralytic. He comes back. I pin face. I prep first, and then pin face, and then nitro boost. Okay. That's the play, right? I prep now. Then pin flinger. Then nitro boost. And then go face. Okay. Again, I'm not trying to keep the stats on board here against Druid. Who cares? I just need a minion for the weapon bump, right? So 12 here, but taunts are a problem. Oh my god. I guess that sort of reads you're playing for Celestial, right? Do I just set up a lethal then, you know? If they Celestial me? Oh, that's nice. Pinflingers again, okay.
Corrupted Nitrobus can be played with empty board as far as I remember.
Here we go.
It can. Maybe. I tried to do it with an enemy minion, I guess, earlier. I did not try to do it with no minion. You may be right, actually. You might be right. I'm trying to think. Because we did it where I had to target my enemy minion, but maybe I've never tried it with an empty board. I am definitely not the Pinflinger expert, I have to say. Unfortunately, these are a nightmare scenario. I don't think I ever have enough pins, right? So I have to attack to draw off of this, which means he heals 5. Do I want to pin before I do that or not is another question. Do I get enough Plunderer action here? No, right? It's too much mana. Or not enough to kill this, I guess, more technically. Oh, so maybe I hit here, right? Because I'm going to play 4 cards maybe and then Plunderer, or maybe 3 cards and Plunderer. Maybe only 3, we don't know.
Here we go.
So I should, I gotta do this first though, hold on. In case it's just 3, I'll hit this. Well, I can clear both taunts, right? We'll draw first to see what happens. Theoretically, a 1 mana card could disrupt my plan. Yeah, it did. I wasted a pen here. It's okay, though. We didn't know. We couldn't have known. Okay. So they're back to 16, unfortunately, but we're... I don't know. We're going somewhere. I don't have enough poisons, though. I'm out of poisons. Does anybody know if you can cast Nitro Boost on an empty board or not? We need to test it later. I really just assumed not, but I don't know. I don't know if it even affected my play too much previously, but it might have. Oh boy. Celestial just murders me. Because this gets... Oh no, this stayed upgraded. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's nice. It doesn't revert. That kind of makes sense. Once it went through it, it makes sense. I guess I just got to race now with self-sharpening sword, right? I don't think I have a choice. It's more damage over time than the other guy. This draws me a card, which unfortunately I can't use to like bolster the durability here. But with no mana, I don't think I get 11, right? I think this is gonna beat me before I beat that. It's just Pinflingers are just useless now, basically. Pretty close. Man. Jeez, I have 7-8 right now.
Here we go.
Is this right? I don't know. I think I'm still screwed, but maybe? I don't know. I kind of hate showing my hand, but I just gotta spend the mana, right? I gotta be efficient with the mana here. I mean, technically, if he doesn't have taunt or heal, I'm set up for lethal. Is that gonna have a taunt? No, that's not damaged.
Did you see my convoluted
What is this from?
combo
Did he
for
play
Spell
it?
Mage to get an ooze?
That's fine. Solar Eclipse. Oh, Cenarian Ward. Oh, God. No. Ah! No, I had it. So close. So close.
Here we go.
I fought so hard. Oh, I didn't see it. Convoluted combo. Oh, spell mage to find a use. Font of Power into Keyword and Ivory into resizing pouch, which then played at 3 mana and discovers an ooze. I love it. Yeah, that's exactly right. Font of Power into Ivory into pouch. Perfect. That is great. Good detective work there. That's really cool. Are you having fun? Honestly, not tonight. No, I'll be frank. Not really. Tonight kind of sucked. I don't know if it's... I'll be frank, I wasn't playing decks I loved. So part of that might have been my deck choice. But no, I wasn't really having fun. Deck of Lunacy was absolute garbage and frustrating every game. And yeah, I don't know. Tonight was not fun. Yeah, I've been having fun yesterday and the day before. This is the first time I haven't had fun, but Deck of Lunacy kind of ruined the night for me, honestly. And, you know, I don't get tilted that easily from Hearthstone stuff, but we had some really tilting Deck of Lunacy plays. I should have played a deck I liked more. I don't know why I even played this stupid Poison Rogue thing. I wasn't excited about it. That was dumb. I thought it'd be quick, and I didn't have a lot of time tonight because I got to go here in a minute. So that was my goal, but it's not worth it. Just play a slow deck you enjoy, I guess, because it didn't help the problem for sure. So anyway, that's okay. We'll come back tomorrow stronger than ever and have more fun, I'm sure. Try to find a spot where we're having fun and countering certain things, and gonna put Cult Neophyte in every deck against Mage and every other counter spell and whatever I can do. I think aggro is the best way to beat him, but I don't want to play all aggro. So anyway, I will. I gotta go, guys. I'm sorry I gotta run out early tonight. Super short stream, I know, but I had problems all day. I couldn't stream, and then gotta go before the wife gets home, so can hang out with her. So I'll be back tomorrow. I'll try to stream the day tomorrow so we can get more time in, and more YouTube videos on the way. Still a ton of decks incoming your way on YouTube. So stay tuned for that. But until then, of course, thanks everybody for hanging out tonight. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subs. Thanks for follows. Thanks for bits. Let me drop a quick raid, I guess, still before I go. And I will see you guys soon. And it's going to be awesome. Do 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 do. Who's gonna get raided today? Holy crap, this is Wash U Esports. I don't know if it's like, I don't think it's a person, it's probably like a team or something, but Wash U is in the city I'm in. It's in St. Louis. And they're playing Hearthstone. So that's cool. Let them know they're in my city on this raid. So enjoy the raid. Thank you, everybody. Love you a ton. Good luck out there in the lunacy world of Hearthstone. And until next time, game.